think we're doing. Actually, I think we're
Is
getting
that
it.
what's on the screen right now, Cecilia?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
live.
Yaritza did it.
Sorry.
Parents, families, guests, please find any seat that is open. I will start in about 5 minutes.
Oh, we figured it out. Yeah, I just moved down here, but it's fine now. No, that's okay.
So do you need the extension cord or no?
Not anymore because I just plugged the into here. So.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Sorry
Well
about
then, it's
You're
okay.
okay.
Thank you
We're
though.
just here to work, you know? It doesn't matter. Well, enjoy and
Thank
let us
you.
know if you need
Yes,
anything.
thank you. Oh, this is the freaking. Oh my god.
All right, if everyone will take their seat, we're getting ready to start.
No. Oh wait, yeah, actually. But I don't know if the microphone is on. 'Cause I wasn't able to edit it.
All right, we're almost ready.
There's only one person watching.
Yeah, it's me. I think it's me. I changed the title of it. But it's not showing the microphones.
And just keep it running.
Okay.
Welcome students, faculty, staff, family, and friends. The 2024 Light the Lamp pinning ceremony at the University of Texas at Austin. I'm Gail Zimmerman. I'm the Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs at the School of Nursing, and I'm delighted to be here with you tonight. As a nurse, I know how important and meaningful this ceremony is, as our nursing students begin their careers in caring for patients. We want to celebrate and highlight their commitment to nursing and to providing compassionate, patient-centered care. What is it they're committed to? The American Nurses Association has a very long and thoughtful definition of nursing, which I'm going to paraphrase. Nursing integrates the art and science of caring and focuses on optimizing health, facilitating healing, alleviating suffering through compassionate presence. Nursing is the diagnosis and treatment of human responses and advocacy in the care of individuals, families, and communities. As you can see, being a nurse is a tall order. As you complete your nursing education, you're going to be transformed into a professional nurse. And that requires professional accountability. This process is not easy. You probably have already figured that out by now. The expectations are many. Expectations about how you look. That would be our beloved nursing uniforms. How do you act? Ethical behavior. Being truthful, washing your hands even when no one is looking. How you solve problems, clinical judgment, the nursing process, interpreting assessment data, and how you intervene to deliver the best care. At the end of it, you are not going to be the same person who started in nursing school. Becoming a nurse changes who you are. So, why a light the lamp ceremony? Some 170 years ago, Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, definitely modern nursing, who is also known as the Lady with the Lamp, used her lamp as a beacon in the night to comfort and to guide care of wounded in military hospitals. Since then, her lamp has been a symbol illuminating the path of skilled care based on knowledge, service, and compassion for countless nurses that have followed in her footsteps. Florence Nightingale's teachings emphasize that nurses must use their brain, heart, and hands to create healing environments to care for patients' mind, body, and spirit. Nightingale revolutionized nursing by promoting sanitary working environments for patients and nurses. Clean air, clean water, personal and environmental hygiene, and cleanliness. She also used data or evidence, what we today call research, to advocate for improved patient care. She was actually the first female member of the Royal Statistical Society and is considered a pioneer in statistics. Florence Nightingale also taught those first trained nurses, as they called them, the skills and habits of observation and assessment, including what and how to observe and how to report facts rather than opinions. These students here today just finished their health assessment course last semester, developing their assessment skills as well, and are ready to use them. Today, we ask you to symbolically take up your own lanterns of compassionate, confident caring, in our case, our electronic candles, to light the way by listening to your patients, actively involving them in their care, and providing emotional support, all while collecting data, making observations, and applying your clinical judgment to ensure the best outcomes for your patients. Be keepers of that flame that started with Florence Nightingale. Each of you, the flame passes to a new generation. We in the School of Nursing take great pride in having you represent Longhorn Nursing as you embark on your clinical experiences. This event is not only a ceremony, but again, also a celebration of the high quality, compassionate, and skilled healthcare that you as Longhorn Nursing students will be providing to your families and the community. It's always good, families, to have your own Longhorn nurse. You are our 19th group of students who will be taking the Nightingale Pledge. The lamp lighting ceremony formally recognizes your commitment as you enter the clinical practice of nursing. As part of today's ceremony, you will each receive a specially designed pin for nursing students to serve as a visual reminder of this commitment. Congratulations again, and hook 'em horns. Now we're pleased to have Associate Dean Dr. Ben Nguyen join us as our Master of Ceremonies tonight. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Dr. Chairman. Greetings, families, friends, and guests. Congratulations on helping your student get to this milestone. And I will be your MC for tonight. Greetings, students. Yes, it's Dr. Lily Doon from your J1 orientation. And no, I will not be talking with you about regulatory order or board of nursing tonight. Instead, I'm going to congratulate you publicly on reaching this personal, professional, and your academic milestone. So, no more anatomy and microbiology or labs. Now, you get real patients, whereas a student who works for us in our Office of Student Services says it's real now. And we know that you will excel. In fact, we know that you're not only going to survive J1, but you're going to thrive. Or as the one student said, you're going to slay J1. And I know that you all want data and proof, so I won't disappoint you. To provide you that data and proof, we have arranged for you a real-life senior one student, right, who's thrive and thrive J1. Her name is Florence Fadipe, and she's going to come up and share with you all her experience with J1 and clinical. So please give Florence.
Hi, everyone. No, I was not named after Florence Nightingale, just FYI. But yeah, my name is Florence Felipe. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, let me just start my speech by getting it ready. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like on the tall side. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Florence Felipe. I'm a senior in the BSN program here at UT Austin. It is such a great honor and privilege to be speaking to everyone today, to the family members, those who were there and those who have struck 3 hours, peers, students, faculty members who would rather be in their bed right now, being watching a Netflix show or something. To everyone here today, thank you for coming. I wish this speech were easier to write, just describing the ups and downs of being a nursing students. That's not very common for people to know about that. From like late night studying with friends, early morning clinicals, long lab hours like Dr. Wayne insinuated earlier, the days on and off spent shadowing people, and significant amount of money spent on coffee. Shout out to that. So this was only possible through the UT School of Nursing faculty and experiences that they've given to us. So before I actually continue my speech, I would like for us, the entire audience, to take a moment and just like applaud the faculty members for everything they've done so far. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your contributions to respect your personal and professional growth. So the J1 students, I know you guys are familiar for me, class of 2025, right? You guys made it. You're in the #1 nursing program at UT Austin. Yes, I said #1, so that's correct. You survived the complex prereqs, which means you're made for this. When first asked to speak about this, at this ceremony, I had a vision, one that highlights and enumerates the most difficult things in nursing school, and as you commend your clinical rotation. However, I realized that the load does not break you. I'm an example of that. It is how you carry it. And as a great mentor once said to me, to do what nobody else can do, despite what you go through, that is what it takes to be a nurse. So first, I am going to let us analyze your accomplishments together through facts-based statistics. The University of Texas School of Nursing is ranked the #1 best graduate school in Texas. It is renowned for excellence in all our programs, including our BSN nursing program, with many focus on evidence-based practice and educating future nurses like you and me. Furthermore, many of you intentionally transferred into the program, because I did, and that is another level of difficulty many of you don't know that, because UT School of Nursing only takes top 2% of its applicants into the transfer program, and you made it. So Love that. I think we all know that UT School of Nursing is so hard to get into, so I wanted to recognize that tonight. Lastly, the UT School of Nursing has prioritized a learning environment, creating a community where growth is allowed. So congratulations to you all once again, and I'm sure everyone is so proud of you. Like I said, standing here today is an incredible opportunity, and I'm so honored to be here, because I remember calling my mom last weekend, and she was like, Flo, I can't believe this is your last year in college, and I was like, Mom, me and you both, because yeah, I can't believe I made it this far. But as this was a personal moment for me and my mom, I reminisced on my first day of college and how much of an exponential growth I've had so far. So I will start my speech tonight. I mean, I know I already started, but I will start my speech tonight by just sharing an experience that had a lasting impression and impacted my perspective on my nursing practice so far. So it was Christmas Eve in the fall of 23. I dreaded the sound of my alarm at 4:30 a.m. Practically ended up needing to wake up and prepare for my shadowing rotation. Little did I know that this was the day that would consolidate why I chose this path. Pursuing a career in healthcare stemmed from wanting to do something on my hands and have meaningful interactions with people, and nursing did this for me. Fortunately for me, I was assigned to the emergency department, and although at this time I never understood the spike interest that I thought the emergency department nursing, but I got paired with shadowing a real nurse, and after getting report, she was like, being in the emergency department is like having a toddler because you never know what's going to happen. So the key is always to be prepared and to remember to ask why. None of this made sense to me at that time, and I'm sure many of you are curious about what she meant by this, and so was I. I hope you brought your coffee and wore compression socks, she said to me right after the brief introduction, and all the nurses all laughed. And if I'm being completely honest, I wondered what was so funny at 6:30 a.m., given how early it was. So I was like, it is way too early for this girl. Of course I said that initially, with the biggest smile on my face, the nurses. Nonetheless, this morning, there was a trauma transfer from the hospital of an infant who suffered from intracranial hemorrhage, which is bleeding in the brain. This was my first pediatric clinical experience, and of course, these situations affect healthcare professionals in one way or another. And upon receiving this patient, the nurse got report and said that implant had fallen into the floor, sustaining a traumatic brain injury, and that's technically like injury caused to the brain due to blood press trauma, while the parent fell asleep. As many of you sitting here in the room can imagine, a lot of people were upset about the situation, with much internal blame towards the parent, and all the social supports came to be involved in the case. I watched as everyone, residents, nurses, doctors, walked together, tried to care for this patient, care for this baby. But for some reason, my heart resonated with the mom, who was very devastated and experienced tremendous grief based on the parents. She was wearing her shoes on 2 different feet, and her shirt was very soft from breastfeeding and so many other things. And I resonate a lot with mom because as a college student, especially one pursuing nursing, I am aware of the parents' sleep-wake cycle and the effect that has on our bodies. And later that afternoon, I came to learn from the nurse that the parent after their sleep are breastfeeding the child. And after learning about this, my nurse and I spent additional time reassuring the mother. Fortunately, my nurse recently became a mom in the situation and could relate to the mother's experience. This patient care experience is like nothing at the moment. Still, whenever asked why I pursued nursing, I always remember this day and how meaningful the comfort we give to our patients during this time of our lives makes an impact. This mom, she accidentally fell asleep in the bed as she was suffering from lack of sleep, which is often a common postpartum experience where the mom, either with social support or not, is usually fatigued and trying to give care to the newborn child. However, having my nurse present and talking with this mom to understand and help her through what she's going through was very inspiring to me. And it allowed me that first-hand experience of the therapeutic relationship nurses need to establish with their patients and families. This unforgettable experience led me to understand that influence that you have on nursing, realizing the impact that you have as a nurse on your patient through trust, empathy, and therapeutic relationships. As incoming J1 students, encountering your first patient experience may not be as eventful as you hoped. All vice versa, it might be eventful. However, approaching situations with empathy, compassion, while remembering your whys allows you to go a long way in nursing. So like I said, I wanted to mention all the complex things that you can ever do in nursing school that would allow you to like, I don't know, move forward or something. But I will try to flip the script tonight and just enumerate on my personal and professional growth through nursing. And I will begin by saying, at UT and the School of Nursing, I've had the excellent opportunity to master professionalism and the opportunity to cope through humor. So I couldn't just show up to class in like PJs and sweatpants, you have to wear the scrubs. I don't know about y'all, but wearing those scrubs does something to me. I can now fully comprehend the nursing school meetings online, and I'm sure many of you guys in the audience can relate. So shout out to Nurse John for that. And lastly, I have mastered being a morning person through my 6:30 a.m. clinicals, and we all know that that is in fact one of the hardest things you can do as a college student or even an adult in general. But in all seriousness, I've had the most incredible opportunity to excel at UT School of Nursing. Growing more familiar with the college environment as a first generation student, charting my path as I eventually transferred my major into nursing, and landing my first nursing internship at the University Health Services at UT Austin here. There, I worked closely with the Associate Director of Nursing, Ray Matthews, to create inquiries on nursing policies within the Texas B12 colleges. This position was my first insight into the administration aspect of nursing and how important we are as nurses to continue to educate ourselves on hospital policies through quality and safety data for better and adequate patient care experiences. Additionally, I gained many other clinical experiences, such as my current position now in the cardiac intensive care unit at Lewis County. Down the road before graduating nursing school. None of this would not have been possible without the help of my family, friends, both in nursing school and outside of it, and the faculty members who have done nothing but pave the way for students like me and you to succeed and achieve our set goals and dreams. So, as current J1 students, there are going to be numerous opportunities for growth in clinical and non-clinical settings, which should be very difficult. However, the more familiarized you get with the different scopes of nursing, the more you begin to know what interests you during your clinical rotations and gain that hands-on patient experience you've all been looking forward to. Within the program, I have also come to understand why nursing is the most ethical profession statistically in the healthcare field, making it the 79th percentile according to American Nurses Association. To enumerate nursing students, we are among the youngest teams to spot patient care in our earlier years. For example, many of us here were 19, 20, or 21 years old. Because of this early insight into patient care, nurses spend so much time with their patients, utilizing that experience in their early career years to provide incredible value to the care team. So, you will all get to take these incredible classes like I did, and it will help achieve you to become an excellent nurse. So as you stand on the brink of your clinical rotation journey, one that you have embarked on together through learning experience and enlightenment, I hope you guys take solace in the fact that being halfway through the journey, this depicts your discipline and commitment. So congratulations to you all once again. Nursing school, yeah, pretty loud. Nursing school has been and will always be challenging. We can't change that. But that is what makes it very unique and rewarding. For example, I know Dr. Wynn was insinuating earlier, many of us get to take anatomy, micro, physio. And I don't know about you, physio was my worst enemy, but I did it, and so did you all. The late nights and the early mornings you spent studying did not go to waste. So I stand here to remind you guys to keep going, be disciplined enough to understand that you're not going to succeed by doing it once, but keep trying until you succeed. So those concept maps in L1, you're not going to be getting 100% on the first try, but you're going to get better and better, and in the end, it's all going to be worth it. So next, I would let you know on my 3 not so secrets that have helped me so far in my nursing program. So yeah, let's go for it. Number 1, a unique perspective to think critically for your patients. Like I said, you've all passed those prereqs and you're now entering into the clinical setting. Unfortunately, guys, the tests are not over, but I'm sure you guys are going to be aware of that. But now it's time to apply what you've learned to real-life patient situations. At first, it's all going to be different. You're going to need clarification. You're going to ask many questions. And this is very good because this is how you did it, your understanding of your learning. Hashtag knowing your why. I remember my first clinical experience in my adult health rotation, and it's such a coincidence because my adult health one professor is sitting in the audience today. We were at St. David's Hospital and we were giving medications, and it was my time to give medications. I had the patient touch my arm and was like, it's all gonna be fine. That was like the worst day of my life because I'm supposed to be telling my patient that it's gonna be fine, but they were like, yo, you're trembling, it's gonna be fine. And I was like, oh my God, and I just had like this biggest smile on my face as I watched the disappointment on my clinical professor's face. But this brings me back to the point that I made earlier. Our patients are just like you and me. So whenever you feel like you know it all, that might not necessarily be true, and that is okay. There's one thing for sure that I've learned is that word is evolving. What you think you know or have faith awareness of might not necessarily be the case. So make sure you talk to your patients and the rest of the care team. Ask questions and always know your why. This is how you become successful in this program and become an excellent nurse overall. Number 2, a better understanding of your patients. Think like a nurse. You're probably gonna hear this phrase so many times that by the time you leave nursing school, you're like, oh my God, why? But that is okay because what do they mean by this phrase? With a nursing lens, you can understand the interaction with a patient is one of the most significant impacts you can have on the patient and their family. For me, it was the experience that the nurse I shadowed had because she related to a mom who accidentally caused a baby to suffer from a head injury. For you all, it will and probably it is going to be different. So as you're back here in your journey, remember that care is different for every patient. For example, I once had a patient who informed me that she ultimately gave up from rehab from a motorcycle accident because it was just too much for her, because no one talked to her. However, the conversation I had about the comic book that she was reading and I was reading was one of the things that we were inclined to continue because she was just a us. Situations like this occur more often than many of you guys think. So consider your patients' lived experiences beyond the hospital. Advocate for their needs and remember that your patients were just like you and me. Last secret, dream big. Sorry, that was very corny, but like I couldn't come up with something better. But it is very true because I would not be here today if I did not dream big. So do me a favor, after you leave this ceremony this night and celebrate your great accomplishment, take a notepad or iPad to my digital friends and write your biggest dream inside and outside of nursing school. You may ask why. I think because the word these dreamers endures, but above all, the word these dreamers who do. Without the inclination to go after your dreams, they mean nothing. And while success in life starts with dreams, they're nothing without courage, discipline, and passion for what you do. So what does this look like for us as far as nursing students? As nursing students, our dreams may seem very complicated to achieve as we practice repeatedly placing the perfect IV in the simulation lab. But we can do our things and realize this more each day. So remember your dreams on your rough days when everything seems very cloudy. Sometimes it is very hard to believe in yourself. But whenever you're in doubt, keep going because your community, like your parents, friends, professors, and everyone here tonight to support you, will always believe in you. You've done hard things such as passing your rigorous prereqs and completing your foundation classes required to during the ceremony today. So as difficult as everything may get, it gets better with time. So if you don't take anything from what I said tonight, because that was a long speech, take this. You're made to do hard things, like try nursing school. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here this evening. Remember, you and I are the next generation shaping nursing. Like I said, that was a lot. Anyways, it has been such a great pleasure speaking to everyone tonight. So J1 students, congratulations to you guys once again as you step foot into the clinical setting. I hope you all achieve your respective goals and dreams. To the faculty, family, friends, and everyone here today to celebrate someone. What start here does change the world. So thank you all for all of your sacrifices, and I hope you guys have a safe trip back and a great celebratory night. Welcome.
Thank you, Florence, for your stories and insight. So now we are going to go into the pinning ceremony. For part of our pinning ceremony, we have our faculty pinning students. Faculty When I call your name, please come forward. Dr. Lee Chin Lin. Professor Esther Nawaja. And Dr. Lisa Morris. Dr. Anna Todd, our Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Program, will be reading the names. As students, I'm going to give you some instructions. In a little while, our student service staff will ask you to stand up. By that time, have your pin in hand with the pin back separated from the pin front. Okay? As Dr. Todd announces your name, approach a faculty pinner, pick your favorite faculty. That means that's all of them, right? And she will read 3 names at a time for students to be pinned 3 at a time, right? Guests, please hold applause until each of the 3 students sit down to ensure that every student's name is heard. And so now I will turn it over to Dr. Todd.
Kelly Ortiz, Olivia Catherine Mines, Nereida Barrera. Luis Tovar, Christine Tran, and Alyssa Maria Orozco. Emily Elizabeth Leshber, Ana Carrion Avalos, and Mia Walker. Abigail Ariaka, William Knudsen, Rayanne Braga. Barbara, Andrea Alvitar, and Anthony Soni. Diloma Moana, Madison Haley Feng Avon. Avery Kate Desparwa. Carolyn J. Kane Berman. Zaida Aylin Arredondo. Reef Ryan Doss. Abigail Christine Costa, Jasmine Carmela Pearson, and Sophia Mota. Linda Rubio, Emily Georgia Wilkinson, Blessing Olmadide, Alina Flores, Ashley Elise Aviles Velasco, Esther Hill. Amy Santoro, Caitlin Marie Williams, Kylie Joyce Wagner.
Like right now.
Lauren Elizabeth Yonke, Karen Paola Cross, Megan Renee Beltran. Two on with Fatima Angel Mahdi, Haley Nicole Campbell. Mackenzie James, Melanie Lee, Raya Ford. Alexis Bodkin, Deanna Jane Muniz, and Sadie Thurman. Sarah Provost, Ashley Edwards, and Sawyer Rose. Rachel Taylor, Lacey Paige Schaefer, Anissa Marie Elizondo. Morgan Haley Cook, Ella James Phillips, Riley Elaine Ludwig. Okay, so the gentleman.
Waiting for all our students to introduce themselves. Students, now we will do the Nightingale Pledge, and we would have Professor Yuri Thomas come up front to lead you in that pledge, so please stand up.
Everyone has their lights on, the camera lights? Okay, so we're gonna do this together, okay? I pledge, everyone together. I pledge in the presence of this assembly to honorably practice my profession in nursing. I pledge to be the best nurse I can be by applying evidence-based practice, engaging in long nursing, collaborating with colleagues, and educating those in my care. I will do things remembering quality patient care is my main priority. I pledge to communicate effectively with my patients and my colleagues and to promote teamwork in order to provide optimal care. I pledge to always remember my patients are not just patients, they are people just like me. I pledge to be an advocate for my patients in the most tumultuous times in their lives. I will practice patient and family-centered care, and I will make time to listen to my patients' fears and stories. I pledge to practice with integrity. I realize that nursing is not simple. This is an art, a science, and a way to life. Caring is the center of my being, and I will exude it all in directions. I pledge to be all these things, remembering, make a difference in the lives of my patients each day. Congratulations.
Congratulations again, friends, guests, and students. I have some closing announcements and instructions for you. First, I'd like to recognize the participation of our registered student organizations who are here tonight. ANSA, African American Nursing Students Association, back there. ATX NSA, Austin, Texas Nursing Students Association, also back there. GNSA, Graduate Nursing Students Association. HNSA, Hispanic Nursing Students Association. UNSA, Queer Nursing Students Association. STAN, Student Community of Asian Nurses. Thank you for your help tonight. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our student services team who helped put together and deliver this event and ceremony and organizing it. First, Ms. Yarisa Estrada, who's the mastermind of this event. And Ms. Leslie Coleman, who worked so closely with her to make this happen. Also, Ms. Brooke Rossowitz, that there, or was that there via the live stream? Ms. Michelle Noriega, who's a student staff in our office. Ms. Megan Murillo, and Ms. Sarah Martin. We're also going to have official class pictures, so here are my instructions for this. So to close the ceremony celebration, we're going to have an official class picture, which we will also put on our school website. Now, students and faculty, when I give the signal, please come up here front and center and use this stage here for a group photo. This will be featured, like I said, on the website. Guests, families, friends, we ask that you remain seated until we complete taking an official picture, or otherwise I've been told that there's this technical term called photo bombing that may occur. And so when we put the photo online, you know, parts of you may be on there, so we're going to try to avoid that. Ms. Janet Gill, our manager for graphic services from the communications team, will be taking the picture. So students and faculty, come forward. All right. Oh.